So when we have the foresight of everything ends up going to shit, right? Or I can't see how happiness or how something good comes of this, that's where the lesson is unfolding for you. They're basically offering you a stable new beginning to have good sense. You're probably somebody who has good business sense is kind of what I want to say, because it's like they're giving you like business, like good sense. Like this is like a good sense. I never really usually get this energy with that, but it's like good sense. Like you have a good sense. Like you have a good head on your shoulders, right? So again, you're very practical. You're very grounded. Like you move with intention, right? Like that's how I feel this energy for this collective here. Okay. And so now what they want you to do is start integrating that with your emotions. Okay. And then that is going to create a lot of balance in your life. Apply that, your good business sense, to that, right? So you trust your business sense, right? You trust the way that you approach, things in the physical plane. How can you apply that to the emotional plane but allow that yourself to adapt and be flexible, because it's not going to be the exact system. It's not going to be the exact same way that you would work in the physical, right? Because when we're working, it's basically what they're kind of trying to tell me here is take what you know in that practical term, right, and apply it to that different plane, right? Apply it. It's as if like you trust your business sense, so now you have to learn to trust your emotional side, right? It's something different. It's something different, and that's why it's like a fear, right? A limitation. But they want you to end that. Just because it's something different, just because it's something new, it doesn't mean you have to expect this. This thought pattern, this programming, this way of thinking that you currently are in right now keeps you in a karmic cycle, okay? And it keeps you repeating a very specific pattern, and you're going to know what that pattern is, okay? It's saying compassion and independence. So maybe it's keeping you separated from having compassion, from connecting to your sensitivity, your empathy, right? It's keeping you separated here from your emotional plane, from the growth, right? From planting a new seed here. Compassion came back. See, compassion, right? Your foresight, your emotional foresight is misfortune. Snap, snap. Smack you upside the head a little bit. Like, yeah, you don't know. It's a mystery, right? It's a mystery. Well, let's help my viewer then. God, my beautiful angels. If they are going to connect with their emotional plane here, whatever their circumstances are, why this message is coming forward, 333, again, okay? This message is coming forward specifically. What is the outcome towards this emotional endeavor, right? What kind of piece of information can we give them? It says mystery. It says rest. It's saying the foresight is still unknown until you put that to rest and you balance it. You have to balance this. It's a mystery. It depends on what you do. Sexuality, okay? There's a lot of maybe there's like a sexual energy versus a compassionate energy, right? Yeah, fortitude. So you move possibly more with like I don't want to call it like a smex addiction, right? But maybe in that like lustful manner, right? So maybe that could be like the karmic cycle you continue to go back into. There's some sort of cycle you keep returning to, right? So instead of moving towards compassion, sensitivity, and opening your emotional plane up, you keep coming back to this kind of like sexual energy here, and that's where your strength is. Okay, that's like your courage through your pain. That's your comfort zone. And you need to purify that. You need to clean that. You need to heal it. You need to heal that. So why is that the same? Because that's connected. Your destiny. And it flew over the King of Swords because and the Four of Cups. It's because this cycle is having you stay cold and detached, withdrawn, empty towards the beauty of your destiny. And the beauty of your destiny is calling you into the emotional plane. And that's the truth, with the harsh truth coming out, okay? That's your truth. It's time to take off that mask. Connect to your power. So this is going to make sense, I think, for who it's supposed to make sense for. This is a major lesson, okay? And why this is being channeled for what reason? Can you clarify? Thank you. Abundance. It's being channeled because of your abundance, and it flew over the destiny and the mystery. So if you are asking about the potential of something, it's a mystery depending on if you break this cycle. If you break this cycle, you are connected to your destiny of abundance, right? So you cannot get aligned with your destiny, the beauty of your destiny, the destiny of abundance, if you continue to live outside of compassion, outside of the emotional plane. And then I broke it back open to healing again. They're telling you have to heal that. You have to heal that foresight, because whatever this cycle is, because the emotional pain, right, is putting you in the cycles, keeping you in the cycle, because you have a fear of the unknown. Oh, look at how lovely. Because of the fear, right? So you have a fear of the unknown, a mystery, right? The fear of mystery, okay? You don't know. Natural. Cool. But this guidance is for you to move, right? You're being guided to start moving. Start moving. Retribution, bravery, courage, good fortune, right? So when you move, right? When you follow this guidance, you're going to reconnect back to your bravery, your courage, and boom, there's your good fortune. There is your abundant destiny. Okay? So whatever you're questioning the potential of, it's abundant and it's your destiny, but not until you learn your lesson in the cycle. You have to switch out the foresight. And I can totally resonate with that, because it's like afraid to be happy, right? When is the other shoe going to drop? We brace for impact. We can't trust, right? We can't trust what we don't know. You're not trusting the unknown. So that whole not being able to trust the unknown puts you right back into the cycle of closing that emotional plane back up. But if you want to align with your destiny, you need to open it. You need to stay in it. You need to master it, right? You need to work with it. And it's not that scary once you're in it. It's beautiful. But if it's unknown to even be in the emotional plane, well, yeah. We run from it. We run from what we don't know. We run from what we don't understand. We run from what's not comfortable, what's not our comfort zone. God's asking you to stop that so you can stop running away from your abundant destiny. But you have to put in the work, right? No pain, no gain. Release the pain so you can have lots of gain. If you're interested in your own personal message, you can visit the link in my bio. Ciao.